Hello, and we're live. How is everyone doing? It's good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Evelyn, Teresa, Paula, Good Karma. Hey, everybody. All right. Got a few announcements, so bear with me for just a minute. I went for bright and cheery today. Yay! Okay, got my Florida sun shirt on. Okay, so let's do card of the day first. All right, card of the day every single day. If you're learning tarot, you can tune in to the Way of Positive Change on Facebook and Instagram. We do a card of the day every single day. Today was the death card, so it's out with the old and in with the new. It always looks like a frightening card, but very seldom, if ever, means death in and of itself. It just means when one door closes, another door opens. There's a big change coming. You usually can't avoid it. So shove off from if you're in the canoe, shove off from the shore and ride the tide, ride the water. Okay. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Lynn. Thanks for all the well wishes. I'm doing good. I have readings available this next coming week if you want to sign up for readings. thewayofpositivechange.com. If I've read for you before, you can schedule another reading, or if you're brand new, thewayofpositivechange.com. I also wanted to announce that the first video for memberships will be Monday. So a week from yesterday, this coming Monday on the 24th at 6 p.m. Eastern, all right? 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be on personal enlightenment. How do you get there? What does it mean? What does it mean to you? Do you think you've experienced and exercises for it, all right? And so we're going to be doing all kinds of stuff on the membership, videos, live, mini readings, psychic development, crystals, feng shui, just you name it. It's going to be on there. All right. And this Friday, Dr. Lena Rodriguez will be in the house at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. She'll be right here with me and you, I hope. And my brother is here. He's out on the porch right now, and we will do a video before he goes home. All right. Okay, I think that's it. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. All right, I wanted to tell you about a hit I had. Yesterday, before I went for a walk with my brother, I had the hit. And then when I was telling him about the hit, I got goosebumps again. So I was reading about China, and a portion of China is having drought, and it's affecting their farming. And a portion of China is having flooding, and that's affecting their farming. So they're going to have a very difficult time supplying food for themselves. This isn't a good situation, and I hope everyone prays for them. Anyway, it came to me very quickly that this may be that unlikely alliance where we're helping each other, and we are going to help each other. And it came in very, very, very strong. And I'll read on that as well, but I already know that's going to happen. I also wanted to ask about, what's his name, Jesse Waters, because I read on him. A few of you at Fox, I've read on him a couple months ago, and he's leaving Fox. I mean, it was absolute. There's no way to mistake that. It was like 98.9. You know, he's gonna leave there. And then I also wanted to take a look at Ted Cruz. I also got that he's going to be in really, 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 really big trouble, and he, you know, this isn't going to be good for him. And then I also wanted to take a look at Matt Gaetz, because we did see that he was paying money to get out of something, and now that's being exposed. So we did see that. Thank you, guides and angels. But now they're looking into it. They're expanding the probe, if you will. We're not going there. All right. So Matt Gaetz, let's just see if there's going to be trouble there. All right, then I got some great, thank you so much for posting questions on the community page. I really appreciate you. And when I do the live with Steve, my brother, he'll be sitting right here. We're going to do a drawing for a free half-hour reading. All right? And don't worry, some of you are worried that I'm not pacing myself. I'm pacing myself. I'm only doing a couple readings a day. I used to do it for hours a day, so it's all good. I'm doing great. I'm really doing great. Got another doctor's appointment Thursday, more lab work. It's all good. She's going to have a plan. It's all good. Okay. All right. And thanks for Johnny Thoreau's Apprentice for letting everybody know for me. DeSantis was interviewed and he stumbled over his words. I stutter, so I'm not making fun of him for that. But he was lying because he has stricken the words climate change from any bills or proposals or anything like that. And he was interviewed and he said, oh, it was just a regular rainy, I heard it was just a regular rainy season afternoon system. You know, it was just the regular rainy afternoon Florida rain. And so many places in Florida flooded. I mean, good Lord, but we are beyond blessings here. Oh my God in heaven, we're so grateful. All right, but our neighbors, I mean, Sanibel didn't do good, Naples didn't do good. So let's see if DeSatan, or as Autumn from Black and Orange calls him, Death Santis. Let's just see. Let's see if DeSantis is going to get in trouble for this, because there's more rain coming. We're going to ask about that too. His future, DeSatan. DeSatan. I can call him that. Thank you, Teresa Ford. Yep, no private readings while we're doing the public live stream, but I will be doing mini readings if you want to become a member. And if you want to sign up for a reading, you can go to thewayofpositivechange.com. I even have 15-minute readings available. Okay. Oh, yeah. So the people who were affected and had to be rescued are going to speak out. And this is going to hurt him. And he should have thought about it. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Thought about it. But he didn't thunk. He did not thunk. Ethics is going to come into play. Of course, we know he's already in trouble for that. There's one female. That's not Nikki Fried, because that's a lighter haired. Okay, this is going to, I believe he is a Virgo. DeSantis, not Satan. Or Satan. He's Satan's apprentice, right? So this is going to come out, looks like during the time of Virgo. It could start before that. I forgot my water. Doggone it. Oh, yeah, it starts before it. Okay, so possibly he's going to have to walk this back, A. B, he's going to have to change his wording. So we have Leo and Virgo here. And then this is, here it comes. And there's some other things that happen here where, hopefully that's not our weather. He was trying to appease, he gets paid money from for entertainment purposes only from other people. And he was trying to appease the MAGA group, who is paid with some oligarchy coins. All right. Hey, Carrie G. Thank you, Freddie. That's very kind of you. Hey, Beth Cat. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. So he is going to be in trouble. It isn't, let's see, how much trouble? How much trouble? He didn't thunk. Oh, well, okay. Now, it looks like he's going to speak about something else because he wants that immediate gratification. And then I think somebody gets upset. And it's about the water, water, water everywhere. So every time we talk about weather, it's water, water, water everywhere. Okay. And hopefully the tropical storm Alberto, if it becomes that in the Gulf by the Bay of Campeche, will go over to Mexico and Texas and give them some much needed rain for the rivers there because they have that. They have to. We have some sort of treaty where we, from the Rio Grande and the Colorado River, and we exchange water, and Mexico's behind. So hopefully they'll get some good soak-ins. Okay, now. Oh, and also DeSantis said it was only, it has to be over 1,000 homes to declare an emergency and get funds. But I think it's going to go over that. And I think that the ethics that come in is the number and the count and the guidelines that he has to follow. So I believe that there's going to be a medium brown hair to light haired person that is going to be in charge of that. And that's going to come out August and September. Okay, well, we saw Leo, so that could technically be at the end of July. All right, now let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and take a look to see. Well, all right, let's go straight to the US dollar because I keep getting hit up with all this stuff. You know that my family's into Bitcoin, okay? I help a lot of people with their financial decisions. Well, I shouldn't say our guides and angels provide a lot of helpful information. But let's just see, will the US dollar, because we're hearing, oh, Biden doesn't, even my brother says, Biden doesn't like crypto, but then I keep getting all these messages, the US dollar is in trouble. But let's see. So will the US dollar value remain strong? Let's just look at this next 12 months. Let's just look at that. Will the US dollar remain strong for the next 12 months? Hi, GM Dave. Hey, Jeffrey. Will the US dollar remain strong the next 12 months? Evelyn Hartman says, yes, it will. All right, so of course, we know that they're trying to keep it, the interest rates and inflation and balanced, and that takes a keen eye. Crossing is the Page of Cups. The younger people don't think it's going to be kept strong. That looks good. There's change. There's another coin. Information. Yes. How about the Strength card? Okay. So it's good. So, please be careful if you are, I'm not saying anything about anything and for entertainment purposes only. But if you're following some of those channels that are saying, gold is going to overtake the dollar and the Bitcoin, blah, 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 wonk, 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 Charlie Brown. All right. Our guides and angels. Look. Okay. Could be a little bit of a rush on something, but it looks strong to me. All right. So then, just in answer of that, just on the other flip side of this Bitcoin, let's just see how Bitcoin is doing itself. Next 12 months, show me how, guides and angels, show me how. Whoops. There's the ethics. Ooh, secrets. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see. All right. And again, I don't have any skin in this game. I don't have a dog in the hunt, skin in the game. I just don't. So let's see. It's the future of Bitcoin next 12 months. Go up, down, merry-go-round. What's happening? Bitcoin. Hi, Barb. Yeah, I went for bright and sassy today, or bright and happy today. Something. All right, there. Wow, there's a big coin. There's a big old coin. All right. Let's see. Yep. There's some manipulations and bullying around this. So you got to be careful, you know. And we're asking about Bitcoin. We're not asking about Dogecoin. We're not asking about any other. Okay, so we don't see, there's some things people pretend to say is okay and it isn't. You know, sometimes with some things that resemble, for entertainment purposes only, pyramid things, or, you know, whoever gets in the beginning doesn't, okay, looks like there's purchases overseas. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't think you do either. But will people feel, where is this? This goes to a building. There's going to be a vote on some regulation. Okay, but does the value hold? Does Bitcoin value hold? Go up or down? Please, guides and angels. Hi, Jabby. So members only live stream Monday 24th, enlightenment. What does it mean? Have you experienced it? Steps to it. Okay. Gratification, regulation, rules, judgment. Victory. They're able to come out of it. There's going to be some people that are very happy, but are the general people? All right, I got to ask this one more time. It's all about phrasing the question, right? That's what we teach in class. All right, so will people who own Bitcoin, are they going to be happy with the Bitcoin trending? Are they going to be happy? Are Bitcoin holders going to be happy with the gains? Right? Well, we know there is manipulation involved, and up and down, up and down. So, well, depends on who you listen to, right? Zinni spotting, Zinni crossing. Thank God for Zinni Cat. Okay. So I just, we had enough wonky cards that tells us that there's going to be issues. Okay. So please be careful. Please be careful. And if you have a personal question, especially about finances, thewayofpositivechange.com. Okay. Now let's look at China's food source. How is China's farming and food source? Because Mexico is also having a very difficult time. All right. How is China's food production? Farming, food source. Show me how China's. All right, they're trying to, well, people are putting some money into it. All right, Mother Nature's on her side, right? So that means she's challenged and not in a good position there. They're trying to come up with who can help. They're feeling defeated. Some farmers and people that deal with Mother Nature are feeling defeated. They're looking at, they're having a big meeting. 3 aces, boom, boom, boom. There's a big meeting going on about where can we possibly move a crop? Where can we, got to feed the families, getting some younger people involved. All right. I know that we're going to help because, we're seeing when we're asking about another country, we're seeing as the 8th place here. So we're going to offer things. So this is their struggle. This is adversity, but this means there's, we're able to, they're fighting off drought and all these things, but they're going to be okay. We're going to help them. That was the big hit I got. That was a big hit I got. Well. All right, so we asked about that. Now, all right, so in our tarot practice, we asked last Sunday, we asked if Trump was going to show up for the CNN debate, and let me tell you something. It was all over the place. Is Trump, will he show up? Will he come to the debate on June 27th? Here it is. And it's all over the place. Like James Carville says, well, if I was a betting man, I am a betting man. I just think he's going to wake up and just no show. And other people are saying, no, he's going to show. He thinks of this, even though there isn't going to be an audience, he thinks of it like he wishes other people were there, but he isn't feeling confident about this, okay? He is not. And he thinks he can get up there and just BS his way through. At this moment, he's going back and forth in his own mind, wherever that is. Like, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Should I go? Should I stay home? Should I go? He's trying to get someone to help him here. He thinks he can make notes. He has a pen and paper, so he thinks he can make notes. Maybe he even thinks he can take a note or something, or see something that's written, or make notes. All right. He feels like it's an opportunity to be seen in the limelight, and it is. It is the star card, right? Maybe, maybe tomorrow, the next day, or he, is thinking maybe I'll be okay. I have to watch what I say. Wow. I think the MAGA people want him to go. Boy, he's all over the place. I think he's going to show up. Okay? I do. I think he's going to show up. I think there may be a little bit of an issue, but I think he's going to show up. All right. Now, when Lena's here Friday, and when I go live with Steve, we'll ask some more questions about that. Okay? Right now, it looks like they're going to be pushing for him to go. All right. Okay, let's see. Now, will the going to read about the Supreme Court, if they'll rule in favor for him for immunity, but I've got a couple of other questions here. Freddie Todd said, Will Kevin McCarthy's revenge tour be effective? My brother. Hello, favorite sister from your back porch, your favorite brother. And there you see what I'm dealing with. Okay. But you will see him soon. Okay. All right. Will Kevin McCarthy's revenge tour be effective? Will Kevin McCarthy be able to sway some minds or get some people out? It wasn't with Nancy Mace. Right. Will Kevin McCarthy's revenge tour be effective? All right. And we are going to ask about the Gulf of Mexico, the bacteria at the international space. He tries to pop back up. You know, he went out. I don't know what he's thinking. Kevin McCarthy. He's such a. Oh, thank you, Jabby. He's such a liar, pants on fire. He's ungrounded. He is going to try to help someone get more votes than someone else. So he has an alliance with somebody. He's struggling. He needs to eat his Wheaties. Some people think he's just a fool. He's got a goal. He does have some coins behind him. It will be effective. And he's the keeper of secrets. And he has some secrets about people. Maybe that's why there's the expansion into the Matt Gaetz thing with the House Intel, bipartisan. All right. So yes, Freddie, it will be effective. Okay. Now, let's take a look and see if anywhere in the Gulf of Mexico is going to be hit by a big hurricane. 2024 hurricane season. Now we have Alberto starting to form, but that's not going to be a hurricane. And it will bring flooding to some parts of Mexico, and we don't want that to happen. It's already happening, I think, in Belize, but which of course is not Mexico. You know what I'm saying. All right, in that general vicinity. Will there be a big hurricane anywhere in the Gulf of Mexico to make hit land anywhere in Mexico this hurricane season, 2024? Now that leads me to believe it hits a place that's already been hit. And it better not be anywhere near me. That's all I'm saying. I don't receive that. Okay. Ooh. Okay. That's a yes. All right. Ooh. That's a yes. Okay. My eyes get bigger than boiled eggs. Okay, so all right, we'll come back to the flooding question later. That was not good. And that looks like an area that's already had a hit, not too distant past, perhaps. Okay, there has been, this is Brother Steve's question. You know, he loves his science, as do I. There has been discovered at the International Space Station a bacteria of unmatched strength. And at this point, it is resistant to It's like a superbug. So it's sort of like MRSA, but MRSA is affected by gentamicin and I forget the name of the tobramycin. But this superbug, which is just on the surface, as far as I know, it hasn't infected, or none of the astronauts have been affected by it. I guess it just seems resistant to everything. They haven't found anything to vanquish it. So let's see, does it start affecting humans? And apparently we brought it to the space station because, you know, aliens didn't. So this is the year we will be getting proof of aliens. I've read on that and I have a deep gut feeling on it. Okay. So what about this superbug bacteria non-resistant to anything in the International Space Station? Will it jump to a human? Will it infect a human? All right. Evelyn, I forget what part of Florida you're in. I know Rose Blue's parents live here. Up north. Okay. Okay, right now they do not have a like I said, it's resistant. They don't have anything for it. Looks like the humans are able to avoid it or outsmart it somehow. Does that make any sense? They're able to have protection, but they have to listen. There's hope for the future. I do think that there will be human interaction with this. It takes a while to come up with something to destroy it, but I think they will find it. I guess it isn't growing that fast, thank gosh. It's slow growing, but I do think there may be an issue coming up here with humans. I don't think it's happened yet, of course. I don't think they're telling us everything about it, of course, because this is secrets that remain secret, right? All right, so I think we'll be okay with. I think that it'll ultimately be all right. Now, Ann Seidel asked about a future place for AOC in Congress, but let's see. I don't know what, she's already in Congress, but let's see. AOC's future in politics. Show me how AOC does with her future in politics and Congress. Ooh. Please hit the like button, you guys. Thank you. Help a girl out. Okay. Well, she is the star. She's already the star, right? She isn't very happy about what's happening around her. That makes sense. She's steady, she's defensive, she's fighting for something that she wants. She's going to continue to fight. She's actually going to draw up a bill or be a part of the committee that comes up, that puts together a bill, that drafts the bill. There's more money here. Forward. Yes. Yes, 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 and a big yes, and then yes again. Okay. Go AOC. That's all I have to say. Now, will the Supreme Court We asked about this in our tarot practice class, and it was all over the place as well. It was really like 50-50. It was what came up in our class when we read on it for our practice, because we always practice with yes or no questions. And so we asked similar questions like that. We tried to ask it a couple of different ways, and it came out that we're somewhat okay with what they rule, but they throw him a bone and he gets something. Something ends up helping him. Hey, Buka. All right. Will the Supreme Court rule in ex-President Trump's favor for immunity? I have a backup question. Will ex-President Donald Trump get his immunity? Will the Supreme Court rule in Trump's favor for immunity plea? Will the Supreme Court rule in favor of Donald Trump's immunity plea? All right, here we go. AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Did I say that right? Part of this, no, she's not. She's part of the squad. Somebody answer that. Write this ever-loving second. Goodness gracious. A pen on. Okay. Well, here we go again. There's something that goes for him. There's something that goes against him. Thank you, Tish. Yeah, I said it right. But when you're on live, sometimes you make mistakes. Okay. Here's the ruling. And like I said, some of it's for him, some of it isn't. He's going to have to take a part of it, a portion of it. The attorney is somebody has to bring will challenge this. Okay? All right. Is Trump going to be happy with the Supreme Court's ruling on his immunity plea? Will ex-President Donald Trump be happy with the Supreme Court's ruling on his immunity? Yes or no? Will Trump be happy with their ruling? I know, right? I was just thinking the same thing. Dina, I'm sorry, my eyes are still a little bit blurry, you guys. He wants it to be a certain way. He's not going to be completely happy. Okay. Will ex-President Donald Trump be happy with the Supreme Court's ruling in his immunity plea? Aw, thanks, me, myself, and I. I am feeling better. Thank you so much. I love the glass that you put on the step. All right. He thinks they owe him. He's like, man, you better do, I got you where you are. Now you better get me where I need to be. And he's ungrounded. So I think he'll be okay with some of it and not okay with some of it. That's what I'm getting. We get a night facing this way and a night facing that way. That means exactly what it looks like. He doesn't get what he wants here. He will not be happy. He will be ungrounded. He will have, of course, 50 things to say. But he will, there is a portion that he will be pleased with. That's where I'm at. That is where I'm at. Let's look at this one more way. Well, I'm sure if we haven't had the ruling by Friday night when Lena's here at 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll look again. How will you and I feel about the Supreme Court's ruling? How will you and I feel about the Supreme Court's ruling on ex-President Trump's immunity plea? I wanted to keep shuffling. Hi, Selma. We don't like some of what they say. These are words on the page is on its side. And we feel like, well, then there's something else that needs to be decided. Like there's still a choice of some sort. All right, we're okay with this. We have some power. There is a breakthrough here, and then we're just like dirty dogs. Dirty dogs. Still the same. It could be worse, you guys, so something else to be discovered. We take it. Quick changes for the better. We feel empowered. We're concerned, and we need to shine the light. There has to be some clarification. Thank you, Jane, the Seeker Tarot. And then there will be a ruling. So you guys just gotta hang in there. There's another lawyer or another judge or another portion. All right. All right. What about the rent, the outrageous rent problem in all of the United States? Will rent prices come down before the end of 2024? I know Biden, I knew this was a big hit that I got in the shower one day, that Biden is going to, especially for first-time home buyers, he will put in an incentive plan, tax relief or some, he's going to put something together for that. But let's just take a look at the rents. Well, the rent prices, there's going to be some big problems. Arizona is already having some really big lawsuits happen because a lot of landowners that rent to people all got together and made agreement that they would all charge a certain amount, and you can't do that. And so there's going to be some big legal problems for them. Y'all think Florida's messed up, and it is, but Arizona has gone upside down. All right. Will the rent prices in the United States come down before the end of 2024? Boy, that immunity thing is squirrely whirly, isn't it? All right, this takes a legal action. So there will be legal action. So because people do not feel like they can afford it. All right, this is going to, and there can be these big corporations that bought up a lot of real estate that, all right, we're going to hear a ruling on this. There's going to be more legal action taken against the corporations that engaged in these foul play practices, all right, where they made their own cap or, decided what their own prices are going to be. Stupid. Okay, there will be some balancing. Yes, there will be. Woohoo! See how easy the yeses are? That's why the immunity is like, what is that? What kind of word salad is that? Supreme Court, word salad. You need some ranch for that? What's happening? Okay. All right. So don't be afeared. Do not be afeared. If you've got some youngsters looking to, people that you love that are looking to find their own place, they'll be able to find it. Your worst fears are not going to suddenly materialize in front of them. And don't believe all the negative stuff and the speculation that you hear. This will be changed. There will be a moratorium or some legal stuff or both that comes out. Okay. Now, I wonder if Brother Steve was listening to me about the Bitcoin. All right. Now, Jesse Waters. Last time I read on him, and it was such a profound reading, I promised myself I would not read on him again for quite some time. Well, I feel like it's been quite some time. And he's walking back some things he said about Biden and the parachute thing and the whatever. But let's see. Jesse, show me if Jesse Waters is going to stay with Fox, if he's going to have success with Fox News. Does Jesse Waters stay employed by Fox News in the next year or 2 years? The next year. Is Jesse Waters going to stay at Fox News for the next year? Wow, the shuffles are fast today. Well, he thinks he's all that. 5 bags of chips and 2 cornbread muffins. He's got cornbread in the brain. Sorry. All right, he already had a fight with somebody about something. Oh, see, I think he's leaving. He is in the pocket of some bad things. He maybe overexerts his power. Freddie, that's so sweet of you. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe it takes a little bit longer than a year. Oh my God. Someone wants his job though. Okay. Then he leaves. Thank you, Rebecca and Freddie. Thank you so much. Okay, show me his. He's getting paid big time for entertainment purposes. Okay. Just show me his future, Jesse Waters' future. Does he have a successful future coming into play or not? All right, I want to mix these up again. Jesse Waters, Fox News, his future. Now, listen, there's already been a falling out. Deborah, you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, he is not in control right now. He got called out for something. He's my old friend that did a lot of sales. He's in the hot seat. Jesse Waters is in the hot seat. Maybe he gets his own show somewhere else. Let's see. He gets in trouble over a remark about Biden and maybe the economy, because he's the false knight here. He gets held to account for fudging facts. They don't use that word over there. Okay. And there's there's an executive here. And so, no, he meets the wall. So I'm still getting that something he's doing comes to an end. He meets the upper echelon of, the legal case. It could just be another legal case, whether it's Hunter Biden, or if it is directly with something in direct conjunction with Biden when he thinks he's a star and he slips, and then the hammer comes down. Listen, this isn't the card you want to get when you're looking for, is everything going to be okay? You're not getting your way, okay? This is not. So he meets up with a judge. So, and the Chariot card is on its side. There could even be a personal situation. We do not wish ill will to anyone, but he's going to be in trouble. Make no mistake about it. All right, speaking of trouble, Ted Cruz. I wanted to check back in with Ted Cruz. On Ted Cruz, I don't want to check in with him. Who'd want to check in with him? Okay. His political career. Show me, does he advance? I think he's getting an indictment. I think that's what that Page of Pentacles special piece of paper is. Ted Cruz political career. Good or bad? Up or down? I just saw like a magic potion. He's trying to, yeah. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's all over the place. Same thing. Secrets are coming out. He's unstable. He knows he's in trouble. He knows. He's making it look good. He manipulated things. He manipulated, lied. I think that there's he's still okay here for a little while. I wonder how long this takes. We got to check back in. All right. What about in a year? He's in trouble. With something that had to do, he manipulated the vote, but he's in trouble with something that has to do with a younger person. Oh, thank you, Miss Barb. Payments. All right, so payment exchanges, and that's what trips him up. It's a money exchange. It's over the top. All right, so he's in trouble. Definite. All right, now, speaking of younger people and probes and trouble, let's look at Matt Gaetz. Thank you, Miss Barb. You guys are too kind. Matt Gaetz. Investigation into Matt Gaetz. Is he going to face plant, or does he get out of this? Does Matt Gaetz' political career survive this investigation or not? There you go. And if you're just joining us, our first membership class is about personal enlightenment. It's Monday, live for members, Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Oh, man. This is the Aleister Crowley Lust card. And that gets him into trouble. Gives him some heartache, some grief. Shouldn't be showing pictures on the house floor. Something that could be seen, something he kept. Someone's paying his way to get him out or to get a judgment on his behalf. He still has the power and helpful friends. Okay. He isn't going to be able to wiggle out of this after all. There's something coming that he's trying to pay. He's trying to pay. But there's a problem, and somebody in MAGA is turning against him. And I think this is a friend, and something goes kaflooey. See how they're not facing each other? They're not talking to each other here. And then you know what? And some of the flying monkeys will be, maybe the flying monkeys will come and pick them up and take them away. All right. So that's good. So Kevin McCarthy comes up with something good. Jesse Waters has already had a big spat with somebody. He's in trouble. He'll be all right for a while, then I think he's leaving. And the same goes for Ted Cruz. Watch for money exchange. Now, we don't have time to go into Steve Perry and, is that his name? Perry and the doctor, Lonnie Jackson Johnson. Okay, guys. All right. Ooh. Okay. Oh, one of those guys is leaving. One of them won't make the security clearance, probably. Probably the one whose phone was taken by the FBI, you think? All right. Let's do a reading for you and I. If you'd like to schedule a reading, thewayofpositivechange.com. Membership. We'll be doing mini readings in all kinds of personal development classes, psychic development, crystals, manifesting miracles, all kinds of fun stuff. Okay, I can't wait. Okay, you guys, this means don't rush to judgment. Until I see you again with Steve or with Lena, which I don't know who's coming first, who we're going to do first. For the next few days, watch your knee-jerk reactions to others, because the button pushers are going to be out. So this means the air is tense, right? And our feelings about ethical rights and wrongs become very strong, and sometimes it's hard to stop ourselves. Right? This isn't good, because it's best to just avoid problems when that happens. Now, Pootie's going to try to make some sort of advancement that's going to upset us. Well, I forgot to ask about Evan Gershkowitz, but I think he's going to be okay. Patience and persistence. So this is about staying calm, taking deep breath. Oh, hey, Tammy, that's great. Welcome, member Tammy. All right. Don't take things too personally. Watch your feelings, stay balanced, breathe your way through. Looks like our emotions could be real testy. Watch what you're saying. Okay, before you go do anything, before you go to work, before you have a meeting with someone or important family thing going on, carve out your personal time in the morning to get grounded. Aw, thanks, Miss Lynn. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. Carve out your own personal time in the morning. Give yourself more time to organize, get your meals planned, cook ahead, lay your clothes out, listen to your favorite spiritual guru, whether it's Wayne Dyer and his book Inspiration for Personal Development, and or Louise Hay or Colette Baron Reed or whoever, right? Maybe it's Tony Robbins, but get your personal guru. Jay Shetty has some of the greatest podcasts for personal development. So this means, if you notice, this guy's shoes don't match, right? So he's still climbing the mountain. he's still going to get up at the top of the mountain, even amongst adversity from others, which clearly we're going to have here. But you got to eat your Wheaties. You have to remember your lunch. If you give yourself extra grounding time, you'll get the right shoes. You know, you won't be running out of the house with mismatched shoes. So this is important. So carve out that you time. All right, because change is coming, and there's some tough stuff. And there's times when, you know, we've had it. Don't be quick to, listen, we got to stay balanced. Don't be quick to take on more than you can handle. Finish the book you're writing, you know, finish the project you're working on before you start something else. Take a break. This means you get yourself into too much. You could get yourself all worked up. You got to stay balanced. Okay, all right. Work on your own personal development because you look good. Dress for success. This is good energy here. All right. Plan your next. I think this is about personal organization. That's what I think this is about. Cook ahead. Plan what you're going to wear ahead. I knew I was going to pick this bright and happy pink. Okay, so this planning, foresight, planning, balance, preparation, grounding. No knee-jerk reactions. Don't over-offer. Don't take off. Don't bite off more than you can chew. All right, that's where we're going to leave that. Okay. All right, you guys. So clean out your closet before you buy something new. But you look good. You look good. When the chariot comes up, you look really good. Thank you so much, you guys. I'll see you with Lena Friday at 8 p.m. I'll also see you with Brother Steve if he forgives me for the Bitcoin reading. I'm about to find out. And members, I'll see you Monday. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, moderators. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the super chats.